Had to have a little.
Damn! What an intro!
Oh, welcome to the boys from Crafter. Thank you for being here for the first Crafter Community AMA. I'm Who is Tracer, and I'm joined with the two Crafter co-founders, Jan and Rix. And Jan, I'm going to let you introduce your partner in crime.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. This is Jan, your boy, and I'm joined with Rix, my partner in crime with on Crafter. We worked for so many months providing Crafter, and we are here to answer questions, making some demos, and just having fun tonight.
All right. Well, let's get right into it, man. And for anybody who doesn't know already, who hasn't played with Crafter, and who didn't hear the intro video or audio track, what is Crafter?
Well, Crafter, the main idea behind Crafter is to be a no-code solution to provide smart contracts on different types. So we got some cool module where you can build everything you want. So right now we are focusing on NFTs, but we got some long-term vision to provide some cool modules in every kind of aspects of crypto. So we'll talk about it later, I guess, in this show, in the roadmap. But tonight we can talk already about what is existing right now, and yeah, making a cool walkthrough of what is Crafter right now. So yeah, you want to talk?
I just want to say welcome to Rix. I'm sure everybody's like finally excited to see your face and meet you. And, hopefully the next time we do something like we did in Bangkok, that you both can join. Guys, the comments are open on X and YouTube. This is an AMA, so we do want to see your comments. So please engage with us, and we will pause when we need to answer questions. But other than that, we're going to get a walkthrough of what is Crafter from start to finish, starting at the bottom all the way to the top.
Yeah. All right, so let's go. First thing first, we are currently on the welcome page, landing page, where we can see some cool animations and presentation of our current solutions. So right now we got two. We got the single NFT and collection. We got this cool section about who we are, but maybe some of you already know us because we are obviously Cody community members for a few years, so you may already know us. So you got the cool nav where we got some stuff pretty interesting. We got the plans. So right now we had some feedback about Crafter being too cool and seems to be too much expensive. So this is definitely not the idea behind Crafter, because two things to say about that. We got some fees to promote, and we are planning some events around Crafter. So to get prizes for the winners at the events that we are planning, we need some Cody. So obviously we get a little bit of Cody of the usage of our features, but nonetheless, it's pretty cheap. So single NFT, you got two options. Right now we have $4 because you got two things. You got the dedicated page, where basically what it means is that you just made an NFT and you want everyone to be able to mint this NFT. So we provide the possibility to have a dedicated page, to just give the link to your friends, and your friends can connect their wallets and just mint your NFT. Or you can be the own decider of the wallets that should receive your NFT. So you can keep it for yourself. This is the possibility. Or just say, okay, I want to send my NFT to me and Tracer because I want to make fun of him, because I made a montage of Tracer being clowned, and you want to share with him your cool idea. So this is the first plan. And this page is just for defining what your project is and what's the best plan for you to use. Because sometimes we see some people using collection ready model for like 2 NFT, 3 NFTs, where you could use, it would be more intelligent to use single NFT 3 times in a row, because your 3 NFTs are not part of a collection. So no need to have the collection ready. So basically this page is just for helping you understand what's best for you and the price for this usage. All right. So just get back to the menu. You get a few things. So you got plans, dashboard, solutions. You can see that at the right side of your solution, you got like toggle. Basically what it is, this toggle is Cody dollar. So we got dynamic prices. But it means that if Cody goes up, we will ask less Cody and vice versa. But this toggle allows you to have like all the distinct value on the website to, is it in Cody or in dollar values. So first thing first, we are currently on the single NFT models. If you see at the bottom and right side of this model, you got like this question mark. And if you click on it, you get a full walkthrough tutorial of how to use the single NFT. So you got this main part, which is create your NFT. So you just provide like the name of your NFT. Can you go back, Rex, please? Previous. So the name of your NFT, like a basic description of your NFT. If you guys went to Cody.mainnet mainnet.codyscan.io, you may have seen like basic NFTs. So usually you see NFT name and basic description of what is your NFT. And there's other content that we'll see in a minute. So you can see name of NFT and description. Then you just have to provide the image that you want to generate. You can click on next. Here, you decide basically who should receive your NFT. So you got 3 options, only for me, or me and my friends. Here are the cool things, and we'll see that in a minute in the dashboard, but you can like organize your wallet address of your friends. You can just add them and associate with the name to just be easier to like interact with it. So basically what we see right now is you get a friend list. So you got Jan and Rix. You can also enter the address manually of who you want to receive your NFT. And there's another section, which is the groups, where basically if you want to have like, so right now we don't have a groups on this wallet address, but the main idea is like, if you got your boys groups and you just want to batch select all your friends, you just select this group and you got all the addresses input into single NFT model. So, all right. Third option is anyone can mint with the link. So basically, it's a bit like the second option because it means that everyone can mint it. So it's not only about yourself, but it's a dedicated page where everyone who has the link can connect the wallet and mint your NFT. You can either say that basically the mint is free, or you can decide that you want to get some money out of this mint and you can add the toggle mint is payable. And here you decide the price of the mint of this NFT. All right. If we go down, I think we could. Yeah. Did I forget to mention the encryption? No, it's later, right? Yeah, it's it. So we got the option because privacy obviously matters. On Cody, it would be a shame to not leverage Gabor Secret's technology when we build on top of Kodi. So for this model, we got this option, which is encrypt NFT. What it basically means is that if you select the only for me and you mint your NFT, you can go to mainnet.codiscan.io, but you won't be able to see the NFT on the Explorer. But if you go to the dashboard and you decrypt the data of your NFT, you'll be able to see it. What this means, and this is pretty cool because right now, both of our modules, available modules, are responsive. It basically means that you can use it on your phone. And the main idea that we have, the main example that we can provide for this is like, if you want to take a picture of your family or of your kids and you want to keep it forever, you can just take a picture of your kid and encrypt it, and you'll have this picture saved forever on the blockchain, but no one would be able to see it. And I guess this was the main idea behind Garbage Secrets, is to be the final decider of what should be private and what should not be. So I feel like it's pretty cool because you just have to take a picture and you can encrypt it and you'll be the only one to see it. It's also available on your friends. We got a few tweaks to do about that, but very soon we'll be able to have your friends to also get your encrypted NFT and be able to decrypt it on Crafter. So this is coming very, very soon. Right now it's already available. What it means is that your friend will receive this encrypted NFT, but right now they won't be able to see it on their own. But soon we will be integrating with Crafter the ability for your friends to decrypt this NFT, just see it. So that's pretty cool. If we go down, you can see the basic metadata. This is a part of NFT that can be scary for a lot of person, but it's not that much complicated. If you have went to the Explorer, you have seen basic like trait type and value. If you're a bit familiar with NFT, it's basically the traits for your NFT. So you can decide like the background, just like Rick's wrote. So you can say background blue, you can add trait, as many as you want. And you got this cool JSON preview. So this is what basically are input in the smart contract. So yeah. Okay.
That's awesome, man. That's so cool. I haven't seen that yet. That's so
cool. You haven't seen it? Yeah. Well, this is funny because I know that some people are currently working on collection and are actually using Crafter just to get these cool interfaces to just be easier to just work on your metadata and trait attributes. So this is pretty cool. Yeah, we're super happy about it. Any comments right now about the single NFT? Any questions?
No questions coming to ask so far.
You got any, Jason? You can interrupt me also if you got any questions. You know,
I could even mute you if I wanted to. No, man, you're doing great. I'm just soaking it all up right now. You keep going.
All right. So I guess we can keep going on the second modules, which is collection ready. What is collection ready and what's the best use of collection ready? Basically, lately we are talking about a lot about AI, and I feel like the NFT ecosystem is getting a big revolution of usage, because back then in NFTs, what you were supposed to do for a lot of collection is to find a designer that will give you your assets. Then once you have paid your designer and you got your assets, the next step will be to find a developer to get your smart contract and hopefully get a good smart contract for your collection. Then do the communication around your collection release and everything. Right now we got AI, and I feel like this is super cool because I see so many people just taking the motivation and just go through and work with AI to just get every asset possible, then they just come on Crafter and use Collection Ready because they got everything set up already, like 50, 100, thousands of NFTs with metadata. And basically what it means is that you just provide all your assets and metadata. We get everything together and we provide the smart contract related to this collection. So once again, you got the tutorial at the bottom right of this module. So if you got any question or interrogation about how to use this module, feel free to click on this tutorial and you got like a few inputs to help you understand what we expect from you as an input for this module. But anyway, we will get a walkthrough right now about this module. So you got the collection name, very basic. Then the total supply. So what it means, it's very simple. It's basically the number of NFT you expected for your collection. Then we got the symbol. If once again, if you went to the Explorer, this is what is inside the bracket. Then we got the mint price. So very basically, this is the number of Cody you're expecting for a mint for one NFT. Then we got the mint limit at one time. So I'll get a bit more about that in a second. Second input is pretty cool, I feel like. I've seen some collection, mainly on Cardano, where basically when the collection is ready, you got the website where mint button will be prompting at a given time, and the owner of the collection says on Twitter, yeah, my collection will get released at like 10 p.m. at this date. The main issue is that if the rule is not written in the smart contract, you got like some smart people that will go directly interact with the smart contract. And I've seen many collections where you could see in the Explorer the first mints before everyone else. So this is a big problem. And what we did was to actually wrote the specific date into the smart contract to literally block the mint function in the smart contract. So no smartass will be able to mint your collection before everyone else. So this is some cool. So we got a question about Soren. Is it possible to load multiple images into a single NFT? I'm not sure to quite understand this question. To load multiple images into a single NFT? I guess the answer will be no. I mean, if you do like a montage of one image that has like 4 rectangles with 4 distinct images, yes, I guess. But if it's like providing 4 images and use it in the single NFT, no, it's not possible.
I guess to answer your question, Soren, it's basically it's one single file. So however you process that file, if you want to put the 2 images into one file, that's fine. But it's one file at a time for what you're asking.
Yeah. All right. So the deployment dates, what basically means is when the mint function will unlocks. You got some cool aspect because the interface automatically trigger your time zone. So you got underneath the deployment date, the date on your time zone to be really clear about when the mint function will unlock. But you can select the time zone that you want and just say, okay, for Paris, I want it to be unlocked at this time. But if you want to say, okay, for Toronto, I need 13:45, you feel free to do so. Soren said this relates to personal information like passport details and ID cards in a single NFT. This relates to personal information like passport details and ID cards. So basically, if you want to encrypt like your ID card into a single NFT, it's possible. Like you can just have a scan of your ID card and mint it as a encrypted URI, and yeah, you'll be the only one to be able to see it. But you have to do it twice if you got like a national ID card and a passport. So you'll have to do it twice for both of your IDs, I guess, if that's your question, Søren. Underneath, we got the project descriptions. So once again, this is the basic information about NFTs in general. All right, Crafter MEA 1. Then you got the collection assets. So we got some fixed representation of the directories we expect and everything. So just to be clear, you got this button at the bottom right of this section to get like a sample of what we expect. So this is not that complex, but this is basically like 2 directories, 1 images and 1 metadata. Then we expect like some names to rematch the metadata with the corresponding image, but that's about it. Underneath, we got this really cool option that I truly love, which is the main page configuration. And we figured that at the release of the mainnet, we were already proposing like those 2 modules. We had the single NFT and the collection ready. But pretty quick, we got some users saying, okay, now what? I got my smart contract, I got my NFTs on the blockchain. How can I sell my NFTs? And we were like, yeah, there's actually no solution right now to just be able to propose to your users to interact with your smart contract. So we figured that we should propose like an option to be able to have your own website and you got all the information for your collection. So as Rick is showing right now, you got some cool options to like personalize the theme of your dedicated page. You can add the supply count to just know how much NFT is left that can be mint. You can add the socials URLs. And I said a bit sooner that there was this number of mint at one time, and this is what basically means. You can either decide users won't be able to only mint like a single NFT, or you can say, okay, they can buy like 5 NFTs at once. So you got the price that is generated automatically based on the number of NFT you want mint. And yeah, that's about it. And I feel like it's pretty cool because right now the NFT ecosystem on Code is obviously not fully ready because the mainnet is super new. So everything is coming to parts and we plug in everything, but we feel like at least now you got the solution to build a smart contract, and right after it, you got the part where you can interact with the final users to be able to let them mint your collection and see your code afterwards. So this is pretty cool, I feel like.
The one-stop shop, man, it's incredible. So cool.
The what?
Your one-stop NFT deployment shop, bro.
Yeah. This is really cool. And you got the collection details. So basically it's like basic information about the collection. The main ID is like to prevent like any counterfeit or something. So you got the contract ID just to make sure you are really minting the right NFTs. And yeah, you can add your website, your social links, and everything. So that's about it for the 2 modules. We can do a bit of walkthrough for the dashboard. So when you go to the dashboard, you are welcomed with some information about what you are building. You got your total contracts, those that you did in total, the number of contracts that you deployed, the number of drafts, because you can like prepare your smart contract without actually deploying it. And then the connected wallets. So that's what I was referencing back then about like just basically adding your friends list. And if you want them to sort them by groups, you can do so. So as we can see, you got Jan and Rex. We can create a group if you want. Yeah, this is the model to add a friend. And we can do like a crafters team, I guess. Select the wallet, add the group, and then we got our group, which is super easy to do so and use it on modules. Just select two groups and you're good to go. So yeah, if we go back, just have to click to craft a group. You can include yourself as a recipient because, I mean, you're the owner of your smart contract, so you should be able to get this NFT. And yeah, so let's go back to the dashboard. So this is the draft contracts where you can see where you are in the process of this draft contract. So basically you can just you just uploaded all the files required to Crafter, but you didn't do anything. Like you have to pay for it, or you can deploy it. So you could have paid for your smart contract, but you didn't deploy it on Kodi. So basically, this is just an interface to recap where you are for your draft contract and just having action buttons to say, okay, I need to deploy this smart contract now. And all right, let's go to the deploy contracts now, where you have like some recap of your contract deployed. So you get some module filters at the top to just filter every deployed contract. You can see if it's single NFT or collection. This is single NFT. I think like, yeah, we got one collection. All right, so you can clear the filter and you got like every information about your contract. You got the detail, you got like cool links to many Kodi scan. Thank you, Mark. Will do. And yeah, you can mute to your friends if it's required. And that's basic. All right. So yeah, in the detail, you can have like the detail of the NFT that you encrypted. I'm not sure if this one will work because we made some tests. So this is a wallet test. So maybe some of them are broken. I'm not sure. Do you have on MetaMask like the signature of the transaction, Rix?
Yeah, it's wrong.
All right. So, okay, we got it. So right now we didn't see it because it's not in full screen, but Rix must interacted with MetaMask, or where MetaMask is asking to like doing some transaction with the smart contract of this NFT and saying, okay, I'm the owner of the smart contract. I want to decrypt this information encrypted with Gabor circuits, and I want to get the info back of what I encrypted. So what basically just Rix did is to interact with the smart contract and say, okay, this is my NFT. I want to pay. It's basically free because, you know, if you have seen the gas fees, it's just gas fees. It's not related to Crafter, but you need to pay for the gas fees with the interaction with the smart contract and say, okay, I want to see and decrypt the information of my NFT, and we got it. So this is pretty cool. Do you need the MetaMask snap for this? I'm not sure, but I will tend to say no, because right now we can already use it. So yeah, we didn't integrate yet the snap. So no, you can use it right away. And yeah, you got the name, you got the description, the actual picture of your NFT, and the metadata just underneath. So It's pretty cool, and I love it. Just the fact that you can see your NFT in the dashboard. This is pretty cool. And that's about
Really
it.
cool, man. So, are you stopping here, or do you have more to show us?
No, I guess for the walkthrough, pretty good. Just basic information. I just presented both of the modules and the dashboard. Who did that? You did that, Rix? Not cool, bro. Not cool.
I would have appreciated that one to be decrypted. Paul is just gonna love that. Wow.
So yeah, we did the modules, we did the dashboard. Right now, this is pretty much it for what currently is available with Craftsum.
It's amazing. And so I know you wanted to talk just a little bit about some of the projects that are currently building with Crafter. We've got to see a few of them, but maybe just from your perspective. I have a couple favorites, but let's hear about that.
Yeah, well, the main thing that came back again and again and again for the past weeks was obviously, okay, we have worked about helping users to get the smart contract for the NFTs. Then we got the now what? How do I make my users interact and mint my NFTs? So we provided the website, dedicated websites, where it's so easy to just toggle it and you got everything set up for your users. And then the next step is pretty obvious. Now what do I do with my NFT? So you got two options. You can keep it or you can sell it. And the main issue about NFTs ecosystem right now is obviously the missing part of the NFT ecosystem is NFT marketplace. So we are working on NFT marketplace right now to just provide everyone the possibility to just buy and sell and see like trending collections and Cody. So NFT Crafter marketplace is coming very soon.
So that's the alpha right there.
This is one of the alpha, actually.
You have more?
I got a second one because we started to think about it. Once again, I got some people talking about this specific subject, and we thought about it for the past weeks and days, and we talk about it. And I guess it's pretty intuitive to just having Crafter token maybe getting released and having like user advantage. Like we want this Crafter token to be like a Fidelity coin, and if you get this Crafter coin, you get obviously advantage on Crafter. So this is first, and just like we know from close usage, jQuery is also a governance token. So we are thinking about using Crafter token as a governance token to just get the feedback of users. And if you are invested in Crafter, well, you should decide what's next for Crafter. So this is super, super basic right now. There's nothing done in this direction, but we want to go in that direction from now. So NFT marketplace, Crafter NFT marketplace, and we are building something really cool. And the Crafter Con should come in the coming month. So this is, I guess, the two main alphas for tonight.
So Crafter, your ideas, your smart contracts, your project. That's super cool, man.
So yeah, the long-term vision about Crafter is the dream that we have is like not having predefined modules. Like right now, we are obligated to like pre-build modules for expected outputs for a smart contract. So you tweak it with your inputs, but modules give an expected smart contract output. the dream that we have is to just have a super model that won't be predefined to output something. So you'll be able to get every smart contract that you want without any technical skills, just drag and drop connectors and everything. So this is a dream. We got a lot of works to come to this dream. We obviously got a lot of ideas of predefined modules that will come in the coming month, not obviously related to NFTs. So our roadmap currently is just to keep focusing on NFT ecosystem, because we feel like we didn't provide every tools required for users to get from the assets to the end usage of NFTs. So we don't want to just skip it and get like, okay, we got 2 tools and you're on your own. No, we don't want that. So we keep focusing on NFTs. Then when we will think that we have provide all the tools required for NFTs, we will probably like switch to other subjects on predefined models. And yeah, that's about it for the roadmap.
So are we minting anything today, or what else is going on?
Should we? I mean, I got a collection that could be released, so
I was kind of hoping we'd do that. And I guess another question I have is, like, I know this is a new feature, but has anybody used the collection ready and website feature yet?
Not yet. I know we are so close of the first collection with the website, and I guess the first one will be Turu. I don't know if you heard about it on Twitter, but this is super cool collection. We've seen like the assets, and they are super dope. So we are super excited to participate in the minting. But I guess this is going to be the first full usage of Crafter coming probably today, tomorrow, in the coming days. But this is very, very close. But yeah, we haven't that much communicate around the website. So I guess it's not a known option right now. So this is why also we're doing the MAA. It's just to present all the new features. Right. Lately, we have made a lot of communication about the proof of concept about LWS that Rix made with the hats. So if you guys got any question about that, we are happy to answer about it. But basically, this is a proof of concept that you can create some data related to like real world assets while leveraging Gabor Circus technology. So this is really dope. And this is just the start of real world assets. But we really love like these aspects of real world assets.
And you said that this was a surprise, right? You didn't know about this one.
Yeah, because my birthday was on the 10th of April. And Rix told me on the past weeks before my birthday that he was working on something secret for my birthday related to Crafter, and that's what that was about it. So I didn't do shit. I didn't do shit about it, and I didn't know shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely a cool surprise. Definitely.
Well, guys, if you have any questions, keep them coming through X and YouTube. It's always fun to interact with those. We love seeing them come through. But I want to see you mint something here. So
yeah, give me a sec. I'm getting ready.
So are you sharing your screen for this portion?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let me get ready. Bim, bam, boom. I need to zip everything.
It's too bad Maurice wasn't here. If he is listening, we could ask him some questions about Baby Turu.
Definitely.
What about Cody Heroes? How do you like your Cody Hero, Jan?
I love it. And actually, it's not only mine, because there's so many Cody Heroes, and I guess we got some hints about another collection coming, and I truly love them. They are super great. I love the design, so I'm super excited about knowing more about this collection.
She
Actually,
she yeah, she previewed it a little bit with me, and right away I told her why it hit me, because it reminds me of a couple things that were big
yeah,
in my, like, for my kids.
yeah,
So it was just like, wow, this is so perfect.
yeah,
Look at this.
definitely.
He's asking again. I don't know if you remember if we were live in Bangkok, but he was kind of asking me about this. So I'll let you take it.
Where we also have an action place rolled into the marketplace. So we are currently planning to get like a basic NFT marketplace. This will be the base of the marketplace. This marketplace will have like the possibility to have like basic information about existing collection, and you'll be able to make an offer and an offer to a listing, or you can list one of your NFT. So this will be the basic features of the NFT marketplace that we are planning to release. And then once we have released this version of the NFT marketplace, we will definitely build on top of it. So integrating Gabor Circus encryption, and yes, auction is definitely one of the subjects that you want to work on it. So very most likely, yes, we will have an auction.
So we've made it pretty obvious for those of you who don't know. This is all being done by two people, which is pretty impressive. And so now I have to ask, because everything, like from the Builders Program grant to when you started building Crafter, being live on mainnet for day one, and kind of deploying things in a almost blind kind of way. Where do you expect, like, how long do you think that this marketplace in terms of beta release is going to take you guys? Because I want to be able to go back to this and push a little bit.
Shit. Well, you're asking for like how long do we have to release the
when
yeah,
marketplace?
when marketplace? Okay, I got the point. It's a tough question because just like Cody, we don't want to like sell fake premises, and developments has a lot of unpromised issues. So you need to be conscious about the fact that you may encounter issues in the developments. So far, everything is going great. We got a plan on how we want to develop the NFT marketplace. We already started to work on a lot of things, including interfaces, your own dashboard of this NFT marketplace. So we are not starting from scratch. It's not just like an idea. We are already working on it, and it's going well. Now,
Awesome.
when
Marketplace next week. Sounds great.
I never said that, you did. I guess
I
we
got
can.
I got a good one for you here. This is going to be fun.
Listen. Is it possible yet to have a commercial contract on-chain with subcontract, supplier, and mitigation of conflict in schedule, etc.? What? Is it possible yet to have a commercial contract on-chain? What is a commercial contract on-chain?
I guess what he's saying is, will you be able to eventually deploy like business style agreements with Crafter's no code solution in the future? This is my interpretation, anyways.
Well, that's a great question, actually. There's definitely a lot of subject that we didn't think about it, but this is why we have talked about governance, and we definitely need also to get better at getting feedbacks of users. And this is actually a good idea. So right now, this is definitely not planned, but those type of ideas would be super interesting, because leveraging Gabor circuits with sensitive information related to commercial contract is super interesting. And I'm sure there's a lot of super cool idea, just like this one, that we didn't even think about it with Rick. So this is definitely a good idea. This is not planned, but this is definitely a good idea.
And here's a perfect example of how a governance token can put the ideas like this to life. So thank you, Kai, for the question. That's awesome. I'm really interested to see, with the governance token and votes and stuff, like this thing could get crazy. And the one thing is you already have the community, right? The community is already behind you. So like we're going to want to, be a part of this thing. So where can I long Crafter token right now at 125x?
It's not ready yet. It's just an idea, but it's coming. And I'll probably get in touch with Jen. I got to know someone who could be in relationship of tokens creation, and we got some things to work on it before actually see how we will plan the release of this token. So on this specific subject, we are not that much advanced in this creation, but this is something we really like and we are planning to do. Yeah.
So there you have it. Third alpha is future Crafter Bancor partnership. I heard it. I heard you say it. So it announced here for the very first time live.
I mean, it's recorded, so I got proof that I didn't say it and you did. I'm good with that.
Here's just a little response from Kai about his earlier question. I am in negotiations with Government Department of Building an elementary school. So very cool, man.
Cool. No. This is
okay. Here's a comment question from one of my favorite couples. Here we go.
So basically, read it. Be my guest.
Okay. So basically, I can use the trade option of single NFT to create a JSON file for a collection, ? If you have no experience with creating the file.
Well, yes, you just miss one part of the JSON for your collection. So basically, the JSON preview is just the attributes of the NFT. You're missing two things for your metadata of the collection is the name and the description. That's about it. And to be honest, this feature is super simple. So if it's required, we can just provide like a page where you can just build the metadata for your collection. It's super easy. So if you feel like it's a cool tool for you to have, we will definitely provide this page to just provide the name, the description, and just having exactly this part of the single NFT to get your attributes. So no issue at all. We can provide that.
Awesome. If you guys love Crafter, I'd like to see you comment that so we can put it up on the stream here while Yan gets ready to deploy something with Crafter.
All right. Okay. All right.
So I don't know how I missed this one.
Wait.
That's what I
You guys, Tressa and Søren, you should be separated.
So next week's going to be busy because we're going to have the marketplace beta. We're going to have an apartment partnership announcement. And then in the next month, so I guess early May, commercial contracts live on Crafter, live on Cody V2. Amazing. You guys are unbelievable.
I know, right? All right.
Why don't you show us what you're doing? Why are you being so evasive?
All right. So, okay. All right.
It is a bit of an alpha overload. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Can you see my screen?
I can see your screen.
All right. Perfect. So what I was saying about needing a designer and having to find a developer. I'm not a designer, and I didn't just to generate some images that I found it I found them pretty cool. So I made my own collection, and this is just a demo of the option of the web page. So I got 28 NFTs. Let's say 3 mint price, one by one. We can do multiple, I guess. Let's say 2. I will give my where did I put it? All right.
Was that your private key?
Yeah. Don't make me stress like that. So I got my zip file. This is super live, so maybe something will break. Who knows? Shit, I don't want to show the cover image to everyone. All right. Let's guess no cover image. Oh, maybe I will.
Well, here, like I'll boot you out for 1 second here. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna boot you out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So Jan is gonna
Give me a
upload
sec.
cover image so that you guys don't get that you guys don't see it before the
Let's
actual
put this
reveal.
on. Okay, this is good. You can show it.
All right.
Mint page here, craft the collection. Let's mint it. All right, so you get a preview. Craft the collection. There's 28. You can mint multiple. So this was the demo that Rix did. You got the supply count. I like it. We can social link. Let's say Crafter app. That's about it for now. And let's start the process. So the uploading part, everything is checked up. I didn't check at all if my collection is valid or not. So this is going to be the live. It might be a bug. All right, we may have an issue right here.
That's okay. You get to fix it live.
Yeah, I definitely want to fix it live. All right, let's try again. Why do I have this? All right, let's do it again. 28, craft, 3.
Do you want me to hide this again?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You want me to play a song while you're out?
Okay.
Crafting your ideas, your smart contracts. Yeah. You want a smart contract? Well, there's an app for that. Build it with no code, so there's no crash with that. And it's on Codeve.
No crash.
For the base of it, and now your dreams come true. Go and take your pick. Crafting your ideas, your smart contracts. Crafting your ideas, your smart contracts.
Nope. Well, we got an issue. It's live. This is what happens when we're doing live. So we can fix it, and I guess on Twitter, we will keep in touch about this collection and we'll see about it.
All right.
This
AMA
happens.
number 2.
Or AMA number 2. Who knows?
AMA number 2. Yeah. All right. Well, this was awesome, man. You talked for a long time in there in the
Yeah.
beginning, but it's just the broad strokes, man, and what you guys are building, and then the alphas that you dropped today. Super exciting. Is there anything else you wanted to hit on before we bounce here?
I mean, we got pretty complete about our current roadmap. We're super happy about all the feedbacks that users are giving us. We're super excited for the futures. We've made so many things for the past month, and we got so many ideas, and day by day our ideas get better and bigger. So we are super happy just to do this journey with all the Codee community. So once again, thank you everyone Thank you for the support, and I love you guys.
Crafter token, Crafter Marketplace is coming.
Oh,
Thank you both for being here. Let's do this again. And I'm going to play it out with my favorite Crafter song right now.
send it to us, please.
I will. From coast to coast and around the world, this is the Crafter app signing off.
Yeah.